Our next comic coming up to the stage, I just got back. As some of you know, I just performed in Canada for the first time. It was a delight, to say the least. He's been my buddy since I met him doing the Laughs and Rap shows. We've been doing shows together for a while. So put your hands together for the Canadian sensation, Mr. Robert Kemeny.
Keegan Alt, everybody. Let them hear it. Break the mic before I tell the first joke. Awesome. So, how's everyone doing? Everyone good? Yeah, man. I'd like to thank Laughs and Raps for having me out here tonight. Yeah, that's good. Also like to thank the Border Patrol at the Windsor-Detroit border for being oh so gentle with me this afternoon. It was weird though, man. I pull up to the gate. They don't even ask me for ID. The guy just looks at me and says, wow, your eyes are kind of glossy. Shit. Because my eyes are always kind of glossy because I have year-round allergies. But trying to explain to a Border Patrol cop that you have year-round allergies when you come from a country where marijuana is pretty much illegal, it's fucking impossible. It's like trying to tell Congress that everyone should have adequate health insurance. It's just not going to happen, all right? The thing is, they take me, once again, don't ask any questions, throw me in a room, put in a pair of rubber gloves, and slam the door. Now, what would you think? This is what I thought. I thought, shit, this is finally going to be the pair that takes my anal virginity for the first time. Yeah, we'll go with that. 10 minutes later, in walks two cops, two of the biggest cops I've ever seen. Hands the size of baseball gloves. Put on the gloves, they say, all right, we're going to have to search you. Shit. So once again, they go through all my shit, maybe take off all my clothes, and I'm ass naked, and they say those famous words. All right, bend over and spread them. So I bend over, I'm cold, I'm vulnerable, I'm praying nothing tears. And all I hear is, you're good. I'm good? The fuck you mean I'm good? I didn't feel anything. What, am I in shock? Is there something from my childhood I'm repressing? What the fuck is going on here? The guy looks at me and just like, oh, relax, relax. We don't do that on this side. You don't do that on this side. So what is it, strip club rules here? You can look but you can't touch? Yeah, is there a 2-drink minimum I'm not aware of? What the fuck's going on? You know, because I already feel violated. Now I'm kind of in my head about this, you know? Like, do they do this for everybody, or is it just my ass in particular? You know, did I bend over? Was a guy like, no thanks, I do not get paid enough for this, fuck that. So yeah, they were nice and gentle, so yeah, if anyone wants to get high after the show, I got some good shit. I think I have an internet addiction. Anybody else have that? I can't stop checking Facebook, like it's just fucking brutal, man. I don't even like most of my friends on Facebook because I keep seeing these posts like if you hate cancer. Who the fuck doesn't hate cancer? Who are these posts for? Is like there's some guy in the comments just like, yeah, I like cancer. It killed my neighbor. He was a prick. Fuck him. You know, or people praying on Facebook? Really? You really think God's on Facebook, man? Because let's see, there's like wars all around the world in his name. In the scriptures, they say that women are less than a man. Homosexuality is an abomination. God's behind the times, folks. God's still on MySpace, all right? Just leave it alone. You know, because I miss those old posts people used to put up, you know? Like Karen had a burrito for lunch. Yeah, because that's useful information. Because I'm going to try and fuck Karen later on tonight, and if she had a burrito for lunch, well, I guess I'm not having tacos for dinner. That's the thing, though, man. I'm always online, always looking at shit. Like, I'll read articles thinking, like, yeah, I could use this somehow. I read this recently, that apparently Austrian scientists took samples of holy water to test them. 86% of the samples came back positive for fecal matter. Holy shit. You know, then I'm thinking just like, you know, where's the Ministry of Health on this one? They can't put up signs to warn people? You know, like employees must wash hands after handling altar boys before returning to work. Really? That's a grunt for that one? That's not even sacrilegious. This is sacrilegious. So, they say that Jesus is the only one that can fill the void in your heart. That's some bullshit. There's so many other things, you know? There's drugs, there's alcohol, there's hookers. Yeah, what has Jesus ever done? Oh yeah, sure, he forgave a hooker, which means there's one less hooker in Jerusalem at the time, so the pervert to hooker ratio is going to be out of balance. So technically, Jesus is a rapist. All right, I like you guys. That's what the internet does, man. It makes your mind go in weird places, you know? One day you're just looking at your friend's cat picture. Next day you're calling in sick to work just to stay at home to watch internet porn. Anybody else do that? All right, awesome. Glad I came here. We got a lot to talk about afterwards. For those of you who don't, fuck you, that's a great day. Well, it is until you get those annoying text messages from your girlfriend saying, oh, I'll be home in 5 minutes. Fuck. How am I going to clean this up in 5 minutes? Because it's hard to blame puffy eyes and shortness of breath on a cold when there's a crusty keyboard behind you. Yeah. And that's when deleting your history becomes an art form, because you can't delete all of it because she's going to know what you're up to. So you got to go through the list, just like, all right, lesbians delete, gangbangs delete, and get to the bottom of the list. It's like, woman plus goat, and you're like, oh, what the fuck is wrong with me? In a panic, you start smashing your keyboard trying to delete it. Windows runtime error pops up, and the last image you looked at's frozen on the screen. You're thinking, fuck, I should have bought a Mac. Hear a car pull up in the driveway, and you run as fast as you can to the kitchen, grab all the fridge magnets, stick them to the side of your computer, try to short that son of a bitch out before she walks through the door. She'll know what you were up to. She won't know the specifics. Because guys, we watch a lot of porn, right? I'm telling you, all right. Yes, we do. And guys, the ladies, your guy watches a lot of porn, all right? But he does it for you, all right? Because here's the thing. The reason why guys watch a lot of porn is so we don't go out and bang skanks and get viruses. So instead, we're going to stay at home and give our computers viruses, look at the skanks we're not going to go out and bang. And that's the thing, though, man. Like, there's this huge outrage on porn, how it's making, like, you know, men less affection in the bedroom. And I disagree with that, man, because I think the lack of affection in my life is ruining porn for me. Yeah, man, because I'll be sitting there just, like, looking at images, you know, looking at the pictures, thinking, oh, how is my life going to be with this girl? Like, all right, click. Oh, she's kind of pretty, but she looks a little bitchy in the face, you know? I don't think she's going to get along with my parents, so click. Ooh, this one kind of looks like my ex. Been there, done that. No thanks. Click. Ooh, this one's perfect. 5'2", 110 pounds. I know she's smart because she's wearing a schoolgirl uniform. This could finally be the one where I just set all my bullshit aside and actually get a real job, get a mortgage, buy a car, and actually finally just get down on one knee after years and be like, baby, I love you. Will you? What the fuck you mean you're seeing somebody else? What about me? Like, I got this house I can't afford, this horseshit car, foreign car. I can't drive by the Dunkin' Donuts without the locals throwing rocks at the fucking thing. Like, who's gonna love me now? I'm gonna die alone because of you. Click. Ooh, a redhead. I like those, man. I got 2 kids. I got a son. Son's the youngest one. He's a little rambunctious. A little accident happened to him last week. He broke his arm. Took to his mom's house, and she starts panicking. She's like, oh my God, what happened? My baby. It's like, oh, relax, he's fine, you know. He ran, tripped, fell off the roof. Yeah, you laugh. She didn't. She starts yelling at me. She's like, the roof? What do you mean the roof? What, you're not watching him? So I start yelling back. But like, of course I was watching him. What do you think, I'm a bad parent or something? Watched him go up, watched him go down. I caught him on the 3rd bounce. I got a daughter as well. I like to take my daughter to the park every once in a while. She gets all excited. I'm like, sweetheart, what's your favorite thing to play with at the park? She looks up at me. She's like, Daddy, I like the pole. Fuck. I said, sweetheart, what about the slide or the monkey bars? You know, you can slide down the slide, swing on the monkey bars. Without missing a beat, she looks back up at me. She's like, Daddy, you can do both those things on the pole. Fuck again. taking you out of dance class. Miss Candy's a stage name. Your dance teacher looked familiar. What the fuck? You know, but my kids are good, but they're at that weird stage right now where they're starting to sing about everything they see and they're starting to notice some really inappropriate things. Usually things that I do, you know? Things like, oh, Daddy's cigarettes smell like skunk, doo-dah, doo-dah. Daddy rolls them up by hand and smokes them in the garage. Or things like, ring around the rosy, Daddy brought home a new mommy, they went to bed, what is hen, he kicked her out in the morning. And my personal favorites. Oh, the flower on the counter goes up Daddy's nose, up Daddy's nose, up Daddy's nose. Come on, everybody. Oh, the flower on the counter goes up Daddy's nose. Why hasn't he fed me? Thank you very much, guys. My name's Rob Kemeny. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Give it up for Rob one more time. Holy shit, he's a good father. Kind of like my father. Anyways, coming up to the stage next, he's been